Right, here we are on the USS Constitution. Don't worry, Robo-Buddies, I'm gonna save you. I'll deal with these scavengers.
Hold the top.
Oh no! Big leagues! My swing arc, I killed a robot. Oh, bollocks, and now I've failed a quest. Oh! Hello everybody and welcome. You're watching Dave Playing Games. My name is Dave and I am playing Fallout 4. You find us outside Erik's where I am just about to grab a vertibird, and that vertibird is going to take me to somewhere just south of Boston City. You see, today we are heading into the glowing sea, and with that, well, there comes an awful lot of danger. I promised Doctor Virgil that I would find him his Siren, and I have. But I need to get it back to him, and Proctor Ingram's also asked us to go into the glowing sea to locate some Mark 28 tactical nuclear devices which will be used to arm Liberty Prime. Hopefully at least this should be the final time we need to go into that awful place. Right, so the vertibird is setting us down here at the Boston Police surplus thing. Having been dropped off by the vertibird, it's time to head towards the glowing sea, so we have to try and get to this bridge, which I believe is the one we encountered the legendary synths. Oh, I see, we're being attacked by a stag, and this one's a legendary, so yeah, why not? Oh, he kicked me! That stag has done more damage to me than... Now is probably not the best time to destroy your armor, Kiri. So, what did you have for me? A duelist's leather chest... So, duelists can reduce incoming melee damage, and honestly, I'm not too keen. Also, very disappointed by the fact that we've taken some knocks to our armour, and Kiri's lost some of hers. We haven't even made it into the glowing sea yet. This bodes well. And with the super mutant count off to our right, here is the bridge, but looks a bit quieter than last time. I may have spoken too soon. I hear gunshots. Oh, what the... Another dog. Another dog. Was another dog. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna have to swim. And speaking of super mutant camps, here's the other one that we passed on our way into the glowing sea. Hopefully this time it's been cleared out. Sounds quiet to me. The Brotherhood must have finished them all off. And talk of the devils, we appear to have come up on a waypoint, so let's have a chat with the contact, find out where this cache of nukes is.
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into Cambridge Police Station.
Oh, it's Halen! Hey Halen, how you doing?
Thanks, Halen. I assume the place is still in one piece.
We're doing the best that we can. We've had the occasional synth attack, but so far we've been able to keep them from overrunning us. Thanks to the reinforcements and the air support, I'd say that site was secure. Anyway, I know you don't have time for small talk, so I'll get right to it. I've had the men set up the equipment we'll need to pinpoint you once you've found the bombs. We've rigged up this distress pulsar to emit a unique tone that we'll be listening for. When you find the bombs, plant the pulsar, and we'll handle the rest.
And we have a distress pulsar. Oh, it's nice to catch up with Halen again.
Doesn't sound too difficult.
No, not at all. You're only heading back into the most inhospitable place in the entire Commonwealth. Look, I know you've been through the glowing sea before, but remember to keep an eye on your Geiger counter. If you don't, the radiation will cook you from the inside out. Good luck, Knight.
Ah, she really is one of the good guys. Right, well, this is it, I suppose. Into the glowing sea we go. And did she mark on our map where exactly we're going? Ah. That's quite far away. That's off the edge of the map. Okay. I have the very, very real suspicion that Rads will be the least of our worries. Couldn't even let me finish my sentence, could you? Oh, bloody hell. Why? Why is it always scorpions? Considering that I am already injured, it's only a matter of time before these things just smash my armor off, and I could really do without that. And the rain starts coming in. This is truly quite a miserable place. Really didn't take long for it to get quite oppressive over here, and I think the radiation's going to start spiking nastily soon. Oh. Oh, right, yeah. Okay, fine. A Deathclaw as well. Curie! No, 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 no! Why is that not working? That's better. That's better. I'm getting the hits off. I don't know why, but for some reason I wasn't able to hit the sodding thing. That was a horrifying fight. I could have done without that. I really, really don't enjoy being in the glowing sea. Flies. Lots of flies. Okay, so the flies were easy to take down, but they've got me sick. Now I've got fatigue, it'll be harder for me to get rest. And more scorpions over there. How far away am I? Bloody miles away. Right, okay. I need to get down there. Preferably without tackling those scorpions. Can we get round them without fighting them?
We must be very careful. The radiation levels are very bad.
Again, Curie, radiation, not really our biggest concern. Oh God, no, not another one, not another one, not another one. Stay back, I don't want to fight another Deathclaw. Oh God, he's coming, he's coming. He's found us. Hands off my Curie. So I had to use my critical strike there, but wait, why am I not? Oh, stupid fly! Had to use my critical shot there on that Deathclaw, but I actually killed it in one hit. I think that's the benefit of adrenaline. Does, however, mean I no longer have a critical hit in case I need to take down any nasty surprises moving forward, like I don't know, another Deathclaw. So you'd think after killing a Deathclaw in one hammer swing, I'd be fine. I'd be completely comfortable with it. Yeah, no problem, I can take those out. The problem with Deathclaws is they hit really, really hard, and not to mention the fact that they can just throw us around like rag dolls. Luckily, my armour seems to be indicating we're close. Aha! This ominous looking structure here must be where they are. Indeed, even Curie seems to think that this is the right place. Let's head on inside. Before we head in, I'm just going to take another fusion core.
What do you want?
I feel like that was a bit dramatic. Oh, and what do we have here? Astoundingly awesome tales. You have gained +5 radiation resistance. Well, we have the option to open some more doors, so let's try that. Huh. Apparently must remain closed during a launch. I don't see anything being launched. Okay, well, down I go into the next area. What's in here? Aha. Can I do it from here? Aha. Lovely. Abort launch sequence. Excellent. So that should hopefully open some doors. So is this one of the M28s? Certainly. Okay. Excuse me, buddy. So that was a Draugr, and there's a mole rat over here as well. Not letting you stay alive, it just attack later. So anyway, as I was saying before I was, attacked by a zombie, there appears to be one of those nukes here. Now if there's more, I'm gonna need to go and find them. Oh, good job, Kiri. He's taken out the legendary Brood Junkie's missile launcher. And missiles. Very interesting. Does increasing amounts of damage the more withdrawal effects you're suffering. It doesn't have a bayonet though, does it? Oh! That is a lot of zombies. That is a lot of zombies. Just going to go over to my sword. I think I'm going to need to be quicker on the draw. And a bit of teamwork there with my my friend Kiri, and we have just about overcome them all, but that was a lot. That was a lot of Draugr. I saw you coming. Oh. They're literally everywhere, and they're so quiet. Luckily we got those as sneak attacks and we saw the benefit of our increased damage thanks to picking up Ninja. Fortunately we can take them on 1 or 2 at a time. I don't want to be rushed by another 5 or 6. There's another stalker in this room. Is that all? Absolutely not. No, there are loads of them in this room. Okay, right, well we'll get the sneak attack off on you to begin with. So that's the legendary Reaver dead. And then I can just take out these guys as well before they get up.
Very wet.
It's water, Kiri. What were you expecting? But let's have a look and see what he had. Ooh, Martyr's metal right leg. Temporarily slows time during combat when you are at 20% or less health. That sounds awful. I like the idea in principle, but I don't like the idea of being under 20% health in the first place, so maybe not. Somebody's tried to repair this computer. I feel like they have no idea how computers work. Oh, detected. What? Oh. Hello. So, how you doing? What are you doing in here?
Hey there.
State your purpose, stranger. You walk on Atom's hallowed ground.
I'm looking for some bombs. Nuclear bombs.
You trivialize that which resides here. This place is holy. The children of Atom have sworn to guard this place until the time of the Great Divide. None shall enter.
Oh, good. He's another cultist, and he's worshipping bombs.
Trust me, I'm on your side here. I want to help you out.
Atom has no need of help from non-believers. When he returns to us, these relics will carry his word and his glory to all corners of the earth. That is why they must be safeguarded.
I believe some psychological counseling is in order.
Yep, see, Kiri, that's the sort of thing that might upset him. Let's just try and be reasonable.
I want to spread his, glory. Look, the bombs will get used, okay? Isn't that what you want?
Your words ring hollow. I do not hear Atom's voice in yours. You seek to further your own ends, not his. The relics will remain, and you will leave. Now.
I mean, he's kind of right. I do want to use them for my own purposes, but,
Forgive me. I wish to repent and seek the wisdom of Atom.
No. You will not temper me with your lies.
Okay, 3 cracks at this. One of these is bound to help.
Please, I really want to serve Atom. Do his bidding. Whatever you call it.
Deceiver! Your lies will be your undoing. Your time on this world has ended. Face Atom's wrath and despair.
Sensor alert.
Right, okay, so Atom's Wrath is this. A terrifying robot. So we're going to deal with that quickly, because I don't want to be killed by a terrifying robot. And Where's Henry? Oh, that's it. Oh, and of course there's a turret as well. Why would there not be a turret? I assumed that Curie would have been able to deal with the cultist, but clearly not, so let's finish him off. Oh. So we'll take Henry's terminal password, instructions. Also, Atom's Wrath here has some other bits on her, him, whatever, that I can take as well. Also, having a little read of Henry's instructions. I have prayed to Atom, and in his wisdom he has chosen you to guard the site of his relics. Serve him well, protect the relics. Because apparently someone's been eating the note. Okay, well, never mind that. Let's try and get round to where we need to be. See if this button does anything. It sounds like it's doing something. Oh god. Oh, that's not good. And I got a level up, which was nice. But I don't want to go up that far. I want to get in there. Right, where's this terminal? Better not have been that terminal that had a screwdriver in it. Ah, okay, I probably should have paid more attention. This is it here. And then I can open a door, which I'm hoping is the door just beneath us. Bingo. Yes, it is. Excellent. So, this is the stockpile. Indeed, it's quite a sizable number of nuclear devices. Look at all of those bombs. Well, all we need to do is place the pulsar just there. And now if we take that lift, hopefully that gets us out of here, but we're not fully out of here yet. I still have to go and speak to Virgil, which means I have to stay in the glowing sea just a little longer. And a straight shot west from here brings me to where I'll find Virgil. I'm just really hoping there's not a lot of Deathclaws between here and there, or, you know, rad scorpions, stingwings, anything really. And there's more scorpions over there. Don't see us, don't see us, don't see us. Oh, and a stingwing. Might just have to take that out. So far so good, nobody's seen us. And thinking about it, not being able to reach that stingwing in VATS has just reminded me of something. I have leveled up to level 29, and there is one very, very important thing I want to get at level 29. It's the second rank of Blitz, so I can snag people from even further away than before, and the further away I am, the greater the damage multiplier. I have just become a complete wrecking ball. And here we go, we're approaching Virgil's cave. If we're lucky, there's no Deathclaw this time. I actually think we've done it. I think we've made it here without fighting another Deathclaw. Oh, Talos be praised, look at that, we've got there. Okay, Virgil, I've got great news.
Virgil?
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
Did you expect it to?
No, of course not. It was far more likely that it would just blow up. But it didn't. You made it in. Were you able to find the serum?
Yes, I've got it here. I'm just not particularly happy about this you fully expecting it to kill me thing.
That's it. That's really it. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable.
That's good.
It is. But there's only one way to know if it works.
It'll work. Don't worry.
I hope so. We just have to let the retrovirus run its course. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
It was my pleasure, Virgil. Honestly, it was, but please don't make me come back here. Well, with our rogue scientist serumized, let's get ourselves a taxi ride out of here, because I want to leave this awful, awful place as quickly as we possibly can. We'll be heading back to the Pridwin so I can repair my armour and, naturally, obviously, hers, as well as reporting to Ingram where the nukes are, which hopefully will get this Liberty Prime thing off the ground. I'm also tired, so I could probably do with a nap, although with the current adrenaline boost of plus 30% damage, I'm tempted to just ride it out. In fact, before we have a nap and go back to the Pridwin, I'm gonna go to the USS Constitution and complete my little task with Ironsides. And as we fly over the crater of Atom, you may notice some slight discrepancies with, well, a lot of things actually. So I was murdered by a blood bug almost as soon as I landed and had to redo the glowing seat, but let's not get hung up on that. And then to further compound my errors, I accidentally landed the vertibird in the middle of nowhere, got attacked by a rat scorpion that was following us. Today's going well. Okay, that was fun. That was fun. So the super mutants are clearly still over at that camp, which is good to know, but at least I've taken out the suicider now. Probably a few of his mates. And as we make our final approach, although for some reason we're going away from the USS Constitution, can we please have less issues? Where are you landing? This is not where I asked you to go. Oh my god. So having annoyingly been dropped off miles away from the USS Constitution, we're going to make our final approach on foot. You're useless! And rather than going in the front door, I want to do this. Because I've discovered a little something that I hadn't realised was a thing before. At the back of the boat there's this little lifeboat area, which once you've actually spoken to the robots, will let you straight up to the main deck. So straight into the captain's quarters, let's install these turbo pump bearings, and with all that done, time to speak to Ironsides. Okay, big man, please tell me we're finally done.
Hey, Captain.
Trim the power on the starboard bow. Steady as she goes, Mr. Navigator. Luck willing, at long last we'll set sail. Our hero of the hour is to thank. You've earned a double share, sir. Well done.
Set sail?
On the eve of our voyage, the need for secrecy is long past. Our twin NX-42 rockets will alight and unmoor us from this dreaded savings unknown. The Constitution will launch into the heavens, and after, gently land in the ocean. Then we take our rightful place as defenders of the Atlantic.
So, with all of the stuff that we've stuck on this boat, there is no way this plan is going to work.
You're gonna blow the whole damn ship up.
O ye of little faith, there is a scant 14% chance of that.
That's like 1 in 6.
Mr. Navigator, put her through her paces. We need to... Those
What the...
motherless curs.
What?
Prepare to broadside.
Oh.
Defend the Constitution until our last breath.
The scavengers are back, right?
Identify foul traitor, you hide in vain.
First things first.
Do not think that
Fire the
diminishes
cannons.
We are...
Let's hop over to our sword. This could be a mistake. Oh, that was definitely a mistake. Just caught a rocket to the face, thank goodness for my armour. God, explosions, where are the explosives coming from? Okay, that seems to have been it. Being asked to go back to Ironsides, we've clearly dealt with them all. And before I go back to the big boss, I'm going to loot all of these guys, because surely there's some decent stuff all around here. Aha, you're the missile launcher. Glad you're dead. Well, for the second time in as many episodes, I found myself in a fight that I really struggled with. That was a big fight. Oh, and look at Ironsides there, bristling. He must be furious at that. Oh no, one of them died. He has, however, given me some steel to repair Kiri's armor, so, you know, swings and roundabouts. Captain?
God's be good, the scavenger assault has been broken. Not one of those scallywags stepped foot on our vessel. All hands, prepare ship for launch.
Your still going through with this?
Given time, the scavengers will regroup. Maybe now or never. We need power from the auxiliary generator to commence our voyage. I fear I must call upon you one last time.
Honestly, really, would you be able to do any of this without me?
I recognize that without your considerable efforts, we would not be here. Here is your amply deserved reward. Godspeed to you, sir.
Okay. Okay, sure, why not? So, Ironsides' idea of a reward was to give us a cannon. So now all we need to do is fire up the auxiliary power, wherever that is. I'm going to go back into the boat and see if I can find a switch to throw. And unsurprisingly, I appear to be over-encumbered. I assume that's because I've just been handed an entire cannon. Luckily for me, Curie has an incredibly strong back, so she's just going to be carrying all of that. And, a circuit breaker.
Mr. Navigator, slowly throttle the engines. Keep idling those engines.
That is the USS Constitution.
Ahoy, soldier. We're ready for our auxiliary power.
Excellent.
Power nominal. Excellent. Commencing final countdown. 3,
Ah, this is it.
2,
This is the moment we've all been waiting for.
1.
Take cover.
Mr. Navigator, light the engines. Dreaded savings and loan, we shall be moored no longer. We are away.
Ah, there she goes. The USS Constitution, a glorious sight.
2 points to starboard.
Oh. Oh my god, it's actually flying. Bon voyage, Captain Ironsides.
Yes, yes. We did it! Victory at last! Helm reports we are a quarter fathom closer to the Atlantic. By my calculations, in a mere century we will take to the ocean. Well done.
You, sir, are an idiot. Whilst I know I'm going to regret this, let's go and see if they're alright. I suppose the real question is, do I want to climb this skyscraper to get back up to... Oh, I have to, don't I? And here we are, atop whatever this structure is. Let's go and check on Ironsides. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in something.
Our hero returns. What a glorious success. True, the mission is not quite complete, but one cannot deny our progress.
I mean, that's... strictly speaking, you have made some progress.
I'm sure everyone in the Commonwealth could see your maiden voyage.
To be certain, and our rockets gave our enemies much to consider. I wager at this rate we should land in the ocean in 1, perhaps 2 more launches. My circuits tremble with excitement.
You really are going to launch the ship again?
With the courage and support of my faithful crew, our eventual triumph is assured.
I guess it all worked out.
That it did. In recognition of your courageous role in this, I hereby promote you to the role of Honorary Lieutenant. And being that I, well, cannot actually fit below decks, I hereby give you the captain's quarters as well.
I'm gonna miss working with you guys. Actually, no, I'm not. And we are once again over encumbered because we've been given a hat, which does very, very little. I mean, it looks snazzy though. I have always been saying I want to start wearing hats. Anyway, enough mucking around. I need to get to the Pridwin. And because I'm an idiot, apparently the best way to get there is walking along the riverbed. This is going to take a while. Here we go, approaching the area where Boston Airport is. Let's get over and speak to Proctor Ingram. And my word, is that what I think it is? Well, they've made some progress. Seriously, that thing is gargantuan. Absolutely vast. And you say he throws nukes? Yeah, I don't want to be opposing that. Dr. Lee, Proctor Ingram, loving your work.
Proctor,
Looks like the
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime. I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep his system stable are gonna hold.
There's only one way to find out.
Absolutely.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task, but I suppose you deserve to be the one to do it.
How much training can pressing a button really require? You are so condescending. But not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth.
Liberty Prime, back online. All systems, nominal. Weapons, hot. Warning, nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning, power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended.
Why do I have a feeling all of that is just more jobs for me to do?
What was that he said about his power core?
Prime's in top shape, but his nuclear engine needs to be restarted. Right now, we have him running off of the Prydwen's engines. Once I get that sorted out, we'll send him off to kick in the Institute's front door. Anyway, that's enough of that. You better hightail it up to the Prydwen. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here. And thank you, Knight. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
Liberty Reprimed is done, and another big chunk of experience drops into our butt. We're nearly at level 30. Look at that. I'm trying not to get trod on by this guy. So we'll make our usual stops of going to see Proctor Tegan, selling off some bits we don't want, and buying some vertibird signal grenades, and then we'll speak to Maxson, as he's got something for us.
With Liberty Prime back in action, this war's as good as won. Now, what can I do for you?
Please, buy all of my crap. Okay, with all that done, what is it?
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
The big nuke robot's fine, and it's all stompy.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
I find your ignorance awfully convenient. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
What?
That's impossible.
I'm afraid not. The evidence is quite damning. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
To be honest, no one really tells me anything important, and I'm really bad at lying, so I probably would have blurted it out in conversation. Honestly, I have no idea.
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a synth.
Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate. A monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future. Which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance and execute him.
Isn't there some other way?
Please, you surely must see reason.
Absolutely not. My decision is final. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Well, there we go. We've been asked to find Paladin Danse because apparently he's a synth. I really am not looking forward to taking on him if I've got to fight him. I mean, I remember what he did at ArcJet and he was an absolute beast. Anyway, we will be finding him and trying to work out what on earth's going on in the next episode. If you've enjoyed this one, stick a like on it for me. Subscribe to the channel as these videos go up every single Fallout Friday. And be sure to be here for the next one as we go and hunt down our old pal, Paladin Danse. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. Ta-ra.